into the ring.
See how long this takes. I need to plug in my phone. There we go. There we go. Just say hopefully the arena doesn't shut down by the time we get somebody. Slow start today. I guess it's usually a slow start. Yeah. Oh, alright, Cloud. Interesting. It's been a minute since I played Smash. It'll take a second to get back into it. Alright. Double jumps at disadvantage, yep. I knew you were gonna go for that. Every Cloud does that now. Ah, damn. I thought I was gonna be able to catch him on the roll. You gotta stop double jumping in disadvantage. Okay, up the out of shield. Ah, bomb just barely missed. Yeah, there we go. Up B. I thought I was gonna drop that. Okay, nice spacing. I thought I was going to be able to get up right after it, but invincibility wore out just in time. Okay, so this Cloud jumps a lot. Always jumping. GG's. That's the only thing. You jump a lot to get around and out of disadvantage. Which I get it. Cloud gets a lot off of his aerials. I do the same thing with Link. Alright. Let's see. It's been a while since I fought Sephiroth.
3, 2, 1, go!
It's a little laggy. Like, more so than usual online lag. It took longer than I thought for that to come out. Okay. I don't know what you were planning there, but... Interesting. I guess that still hit me. I guess it shield poked me. Okay. Good edge guard. Unfortunate SD. But I guess I'll take it. Okay, I need to slow down. He's catching me panicking a lot. That's not exactly what I wanted. Ah, okay. I didn't think that was gonna miss, but of course, you know, Sephiroth's got that big ass up smash. It's gonna hit anyway. Well, right idea, just wrong spacing. Still has that habit of jumping at a disadvantage. I'm gonna be honest, I'm just getting lucky there. I'm not planning on that to hit you. I mean, I guess that works. Does a lot of the neutral B. B reverses it. I don't know if that really does a whole lot. It doesn't really seem like he gets any movement out of it. He just does it. I wonder if it's a habit. Still doing fine though. Just same habits between stuff. Okay. GG's. Say just the same jumping habits. I guess we wait. Oh, sorry about that. Surprising, none of the regulars yet. That is around dinner time. Or just busy time. On what, a Saturday? I think is what today is, yeah. Makes sense. People were actually out having a life instead of playing Smash. Understandable. Well, hopefully the arena doesn't shut down while we wait. I guess if it does. Just make a new one, but hopefully. Alright, there we go. Icarus. Interesting. Alright. Kazuya, I gotta watch out for that, his version of the KO punch. I don't know what the move is called. The armored grab. I really gotta look out for that. There's definitely times where I'll be winning against the Kazuya. And then that just evens it up. And all he needs is one good hit. You good? That was really stupid, but I'll take it. A little bit of lag. I don't know if it's me or Icarus. Oh, yep. I can't cross him up like that. Oh, that was just out of range. Wow. Alright, that had more range than I expected it. I gotta look out for this armor. Nope, no air dodge. But no regrab. At least you didn't jump. People always jump there. You really want the grab. I thought he was gonna go for the super armor grab. GG though. Sorry about the lag, man. I don't know if it's me or you, but either way, it's unfortunate. That first stock was also a little silly, but it happens. Ah, still this lag. Yep, good grab. With something like that, I'm probably gonna shield, just because in general I shield a lot, but also I get a good punish out of shield. With you being Kazuya, good idea to grab. Yeah, no, I'm staying away from that. This is so bad. I really don't know if it's me or not. A lot of people roll in there, and honestly, you're better off just staying at ledge. If I'm retreating like that, I'm looking for an air to catch a roll in or jab. Alright, that's an interesting mix-up. Oh, I thought that was gonna spike. I'm dead. Yep. Alright. Well, at least that got that out of the way for his last stock. Oh, that was unfortunate. I'm gonna assume that was a misinput. GG's, man. Oh, like I said, this lag is unfortunate. It feels like I'm playing in a Syrup. I'm sure it's not much better for Kazuya, since he actually has inputs he wants to do that are a bit more delicate. I mean, it was working fine, so I'm inclined to believe it's Icarus's, but we'll have to wait till somebody else joins to test it. It's so slow. I'm gonna say I'm surprised you haven't gone for the grab. Knowing how laggy it is, plus my regular habit of shielding, I'm probably gonna be shielding more. Oh, I just did it a little too early with boom range. Yep. Pretty easy recovery to spike if you can get the timing of going high enough. A lot of people make the mistake of trying to come from a certain angle. And Link's actually got a good amount of range with his angle. Okay, that's just mashing. Trust me, I know what mashing is because that's all I do. Okay, Nair beat out my forward air. Couldn't tell I meant to blow up the bomb, but that's okay. Okay, I should probably stop messing around with bomb. Kind of surprised that didn't hit, but okay. Like I said, this lag is really not helping, and whatever. GG's, man. I'm gonna assume it's not helping you just as much, so. Like I said, I just need somebody else to join so we can see if it's me or Icarus. We'll see. I guess it'll teach me to be more patient. Because if I'm throwing out stuff in lag, it's not gonna go well for me. Like almost frame by frame, but not really. Okay. Good option. You double Doriad in the lag and it worked for you. I hope you're happy. Okay, that should be it. Yeah, he doesn't have a double jump. Gonna be honest, I meant to do like 3 different inputs there. The ones that came out worked, but they were not what I wanted. Oh, okay. I see. That apparently didn't have that much lag. It's kind of hard to do certain inputs like a T-spike whenever it just registers the drop, but it doesn't register like the down air. Like I said, I should probably just play it safer. Well, at least he still died. That actually probably would have saved him if it would have hit him, because it would have given him an option to attack. The double jab worked, huh? Good tech. Unfortunately, I don't think it's going to do much. But, still, good tech. About 50-50 if you'll get it with the lag, but at least you did. I don't think the connection we have is going to be helping you out here too much, Terry, but maybe it'll fix itself, you know? What do I know? I just don't feel like in this kind of connection I would want to play a character like Terry. Alright. Interesting choice to power dunk there. You really want to go for that spike, huh? Oh, at least you didn't double jump there. A little bit of lag again. Damn, alright. I thought I was just outside of range again. To be fair, that was supposed to detonate. Okay, that still scooped me in. Yeah, just gotta wait for the other jump. Don't know if that was a misinput. I don't really understand why you would go for smash there. Oh, that was stupid. Well, okay. It happens. Hopefully that's not the reason why I lose. I'm waiting for the, you know, Buster Wolf or whatever it is. So are you okay? Am I skinny yet? Why would I be skinny again? No, I wouldn't ever. I am still skinny fat, if you must classify it, but no. I haven't really lost this time so far, but the workouts I'm doing probably isn't going to really burn too much fat. It's more of just going to give me a little bit of the strength I used to have in high school. I did some planks earlier today. I actually did a lot of workouts earlier today. Ooh, the invincibility. Oh, that was supposed to be a forward air, but oh well. Okay, F-tilt did not come out. Anyway, what'd you eat? I know you just ate him. What'd you eat? Okay, you got your combo. Cool. See, so you're doing fine whenever it's not lagging and you can actually do some of your inputs. But this is the first time I've seen you do any of those inputs. Alright. That's unfortunate, but all right. You got chicken? What kind of chicken? Like just plain chicken, or did you get some spice, some sauces? Ah, that's probably good. Yeah, as I said, it's probably death. It's pretty much a free punish. That last hit shouldn't have hit. That did not match with the hitboxes at all. Ooh. I don't know how Power Geyser planked there. Didn't just win. GG's, man. Did a lot better that time. What was what? The forward air, or what are you specifically talking about? The fair, yeah, it definitely shouldn't have hit. That was, I mean, I guess it makes sense because he has a big ass hitbox there, and I started the first one and dragged down, but it didn't look like it should have hit. Okay, I don't know who that is. Is that you, Im? Are you sure? I don't know. I mean, I don't presume to judge. Or I don't judge, I don't presume to know. Dude, I just want to drop down from the platform. I hate it when that happens. Yeah. I didn't think he was going to make it back, but I didn't know that he still had his jump. Okay. I hit with my jab, and then you hit with your jab. Interesting. Ah, damn, I couldn't fast fall with my nair fast enough. 196 is not bad. I'll take death at 196 over, like, death at, like, 10. I'm not sure if I saved you or not, but at least I got to pick you. I expected a Buster Wolf there. Gonna be honest. Oh, perfectly spaced. Okay. Okay, so you're just going through your motions there. Yeah, again, you're just going through motions. Yeah. Oh, GG's. Alright. Give me 1 sec.
Okay.
Increase the weight, so... Why do you want me to play shitty ass Joker?
Choose your fighter.
Oh, that was a little loud. I should probably... I forgot I increased the weight, so... I gotta be a little bit more careful with how I drop the weights. We both know Joker sucks, Im. Can't kill for shit. Without Arsene. There's no reason why I should be getting people like 200 with them.
3, 2, 1, go.
I don't know what Joker's attacks are, so I don't know what to space with. Seriously. Gun is not good. What are you talking about? How do you space with gun? It's a shitty projectile. Doesn't do anything. Really? He could just come up and up smash. B sucks in. Don't taunt Icarus. I'll get ready for that. Are you serious? Alright. This is why we don't play Joker. No, I'm not playing Joker again.
Choose your fighter.
Why would you expect a good Joker? You know I don't know how to play Joker. I don't know any of his combos. I don't know any of his kill confirms. I don't know how to do neutral with him. What's his poking tool? I don't know.
3, 2,
You say gun, but gun is just a very shit projectile in the first place. Oh my god, dash forward, Link. No, I didn't thought. Interesting. I don't know why I don't expect him to attack. He's one of those people that just constantly attacks, constantly approaches, which is good for Link. But no, I keep thinking he'll learn. I guess the Joker loss does count for a loss. I'll do the exercise in a minute. Why would I go for up B when I can T-spike? Cloud's recovery is one of the easiest ones to spike. It's really not.
1, go!
See what I mean with just mashing though? I mean, I'm always mashing, but him. Why would you do that? Going back to school on Monday? Yeah, I have school on Monday too. I was surprised he went through the bomb. Try that again. There we go. We've been over this. I don't DI. I'm too stupid to DI. I don't remember about it. I don't know why I expected him to grab again. He's not grabbed, like, at all during the entire time. But no, I never DI. I always forget to. The only time I remember to SDI is after, like, the second or third PK fire. Elite Smash stream? Probably not. We have already been through that. I get too mad at Elite Smash. I can't play it. I don't know. He's played a lot of characters. There he goes for a grab finally. Maybe it is his true main. I messed that up. I think I'd learn by now. I can't attack him with stupid reflectors out. Yeah, not gonna lie, whenever, like, my first match, I honestly forgot what I usually do to play. Like, not completely, obviously I didn't forget how to play, but, like, I was like, oh shit, what am I doing again? Oh, that's a long grab range. GG me. Are you gonna join him? It doesn't go through, it catches jumps. I either caught his jump or his get up. I didn't go through anything. It will catch Ledge Hank, but that's only on certain characters. Oh, up B. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe, or just maybe I mistimed it. It goes pretty fast, so maybe his hitbox was just right out of range with it falling and him going up. It could be invincible. I think I just need to play more passive. A lot of the time I was getting called out for some of my jumps or just my attacks taking too long. Because Pit does have that speed advantage. Like that, you know, let's just jump up and disregard whatever you had out. I really hate the orbital shields. Wow, okay, that still hit me apparently. Yeah, his down B. Just because, like, in other situations where I would be pressuring with other characters, he kind of just gets out of it for free. Okay. His aerials have a lot of priority. Which I guess makes sense with them being multi-hits, but I didn't realize it. Again, if he would grab, I'd be dead. Well, maybe not dead, but... Really? GG's, man. I mean, it's been a minute since we've actually played a couple, more than like 1 or 2 matches in, so. I don't know if changing characters is gonna help too much. Like, I get certain character matchups, but I feel like by the time he starts figuring out how to deal with one of a character's matchup with Link, he switches when he's starting to do better. Hey, what's up, Nova? Welcome. Feel free to join. All I really ask is that you're not toxic. Just have a good time. See, you have a super armor grab that would have killed me there. You should have just went for it. But yeah, feel free to join Nova. Exclamation mark arena. Okay, no, you're good. Like I don't really care how good or bad you are. If you want advice, I'll try. I don't mind giving advice. I don't know how new you are to Smash, or if you just didn't ever have your own Switch. But yeah, it's all about having fun here, so don't worry too much about that. Gotta stop rolling in, Icarus. Hopefully the connection isn't too bad. Okay, so you had Smash 4. Hey, I appreciate the follow, Nova. I mean, yeah, it's definitely gonna be a little weird to shift if you didn't play a whole lot of this one yet, and you played a lot of that one. But it just takes time. Get used to it. I don't know. Like I said, I don't know your experience. I'm just gonna assume the minimum and then go from there. Do you want advice, or are you trying to learn a character or anything, or are you just playing just to play?
3, 2, 1, go!
Interesting choices. Okay, so you're trying to learn, appreciate some advice. Okay, what kind of... Do you play fighting games very often? Used to? Okay, do you know what kind of archetype you prefer? Zoner, Rushdown. Why would you down smash immediately after dash tag? Okay, so you want like a mix. So you'd rather have somebody that has a projectile to kind of pressure but doesn't rely on it. Do you want fast or slow? Like, do you prefer to be aggressive and in your opponent's face, overwhelming them, or do you want to just control pacing, have options for everything? So you prefer to just kind of control the pacing of the match on your own have options to cover their approaches. Alright. GG's, man. Alright, I would say a good starting character. For that kind of playstyle, you might like Young Link, or... I mean, Mario and Pikachu both have good projectiles to kind of help pressure. But it's just one projectile, they're not going to over-rely on it, whereas Young Link might rely more on his projectiles. But he's got a little bit of speed, so you can go fast if you want. Oh, apparently I didn't up B. I definitely don't like already being at a disadvantage against Simon and Richter. Because they do out-camp me. But then they outrange me too. God, it's always just right out of range. Okay, that was bad. It's gonna be hard for me to bring back. Don't want to be at a disadvantage against Simon and Richter. Then they don't have any kind of pressure to approach, and navigating through theirs is kind of a pain in the ass. Keeps beating out my attacks or just outranging them. This is gonna be hard. It doesn't help that the Simon and Richter is actually pretty good. I'm dead. Yep. Damn. GG's. Alright, that's an actual loss. Yeah, that start was unfortunate. Not exactly a position I'd want to be in. But yeah, the mix between a Rushdown and Zoner that can control the pacing but doesn't rely too much on its projectiles. I think maybe Ashes in this game? What do you mean?
3, 2, 1, go!
I don't know what you mean by Ash. Oh! He's all three of the Pokemon. You switch between them. I don't know if it's Ash. It's probably just Red. You know, the generic. But yeah, he plays all three Pokemon, Charizard, Bulbasaur, and Ivysaur. Each one kind of covers a different archetype. He's always just like right out of range. Okay, this is not a good match. I'm not used to Simon and Richter beating me out up close. I know range, they're a pain in the ass. But he keeps like beating me out just barely up close. GG's. Let's see, what can I do differently here? I don't fight very many Simon and Richters that are actually any good. So this is interesting. Well, damn it. Alright. It's hard because he's not letting me control the pacing that I want. Getting through his projectiles, which are better than mine, is a massive pain in the ass. And he knows how to cover his approaches to not just mash his projectiles, which is what usually you can bank on with a Simon and Richter. So this is definitely going to be hard. He actually plays fairly aggressive for a Simon and Richter too. He still does cycle through his projectiles, but I can't fault him for that. Those are his tools. That's what he needs to use. Just like I do with Boomerang. See, like, I did not expect... I knew he was going to jump and attack. I knew M was covering for that. I did not expect his aerial to win. You would think Joker's would win, especially with Arsene. But no, Nair just decides it's gonna win. It's... The fact that he can angle that whip is the hardest part. Because even if you try to go up to go around where he should have, you know, a straight range, he still has a lot of range to actually go, and it lets you go up and down. And then once you get behind, it's more annoying because you're gonna have to try to deal with somebody who's not gonna want to, not really doesn't want to, but he doesn't have to approach. And that's the game that he excels in, is when you have to go in. At least if you get the lead, you can kind of have an easier time. It's still going to be hard, though. I think my best option here is going to be to stop rushing in. I get frustrated because you're dealing with a projectile heavy character, you want to close that gap so they can't just spam back, but that's not working out for me. He has a habit of throw out the projectiles, wait for you to approach, either anti-air you, or he'll fade back longer with like a short hop back air and retreat, because his aerials have a shit ton of range. They catch you trying to come in and punish him. See, like, you think you're safe there because you're way above him in the air, off to the side, but you can just angle it. Look how much range that whip has. I think I'm gonna try to visualize it kind of like fighting a Min Min. It's got a lot of range. I gotta look out for that. I gotta play patient. It's a good matchup. nice to fight. Well, it's not nice. It's annoying, but it's nice to fight a good Simon and Richter because I don't get across this very often.
2, 1, go!
Really, that's what you do. Are you fucking serious? That worked out in your favor. Okay. Oh my god, can I finish my conversions into one actual combo without getting hit by something? No, I can't. This isn't good. It starts out so bad, and then from there it just keeps going because now I can't afford to sit back and wait. Okay, so apparently I just can't fucking challenge him in the air. Well, at least I'm getting a workout. This is not how I imagined this to go. Sorry, Nova. This is going to be a hard match for you. This guy's good. And he plays a character that if you really don't know how to fight, it's going to be a pain in the ass. So don't feel bad if you lose. If you win, fantastic. You realize that really annoys the shit out of me. I know you do it on purpose. Such a bad mod. He purposely tries to trigger me.
2, 1, go!
That's unfortunate. What do you think you do? You do every time. I don't know, whatever happened to the nice M? The one that, like, for the first 6 months of my stream was nice. I don't know. I gave you mod and you decided that now is just the time to reveal your true colors. I'm just kidding. Sorry, Nova. I know you're new here, so you don't know. I'm just making sure that you do know. I'm just messing around with M because it's M. Nice, my ass. God, that confirms into up B for so long. Yeah, sorry, this isn't going to be a good match for me to try to give you advice. I have trouble keeping up with the Simon and Richter myself. I don't believe that at all. You can ask anybody in the Discord. They all know that you just troll people. You're a very rude mod, bad mod. GG's, guys. No, don't worry about it, Nova. You're doing fine. Like I said, this is gonna be hard. Even if you knew your character well. If you don't know this matchup well, that's gonna be hard. That's... Well, that's lame, but okay. As much as it's annoying to fight Simon and Richter, that was really good. He was really good, but... Whatever. I guess I'll just eternally lose and get clipped there. It's optimal my ass. Your lag is not optimal. I should have known you were going to go for the grab. I'm at 0, you're Joker. You always go for that grab. Does King K. Rool? Yes, he has 2 projectiles. And he has super armor, if that interests you. With one of them being on his projectile. That was supposed to be an air, but I guess we'll just do forward air. Again, no nair. This is gonna be a slow match because Im is refusing to approach. Because he knows I struggle when people stop playing entirely. So this match is probably going to take a while. You can blame him. It's okay. Like I said, all he does is troll. How is that beating out any of my stuff? You have a tiny little dagger. Are you kidding me, Im? You get to just stand there and that works. Starting to get a little bit of lag in. If I lose, I just want you to know that's why. GG's in. I don't know why you always lag near the end. I don't know what it is with you. with in between us. For some reason, you can't not lag. No. I have not had issues all day. It's not me. Oh, hey, look, it's Tally. I remember Tally. Don't remember much about him. I just remember the name. I don't remember like who they play though. Okay, so K. Rool. His benefit is he has a good recovery. He's got armor on his Nair and his side B. He's got decent projectile game, but essentially, you know, he's a big heavy, so you're going to be relying on raw hits. So your side B and your neutral B, yeah, that is going to have armor while it's coming out and while you're doing the throwing animation. That doesn't have armor, but it'll suck people up in through shields. Yeah, that's his counter. I mean, it's weird because seeing you play, obviously you know a good amount. More than most people that I would assume that just got the game. How long will I stream? Probably for like 30 more minutes. I don't know. It just depends. It's been pretty dead today. That was interesting. I guess I didn't have any kind of drift whatsoever. I'm glad you're not rolling in. Honestly, that's a mistake I see a lot of people play. Again, I feel like you're not quite the beginner I thought you were whenever you initially joined. You're making good decisions, at least for the most part, and you seem to have a good grasp of how to play. There's a lot of people that when they play Link, they roll in. I mean, they roll in a lot in general, but Link is usually looking for roll-ins. He's kind of slow, so he can't always rush down to continue a combo. But he can wait with bomb or F-tilt or forward air if you're on a platform. So that's usually what I'm doing, is I'm looking for roll-ins. Nah, it was unfortunate. GG's, man. You're still doing good. D&D. D&D will be probably sometime after the 14th, mid-December, mid-January, I don't know. Mid to late December, probably. My finals are like the 14th, I think is the last day, and then after that I'll be a little bit more free. I'm not sure. Yeah, it'll probably be on like a Friday or Saturday, most likely, just because of everybody else. But yeah, I feel like if we don't do it then, it's gonna take a while because school's gonna start back up, and then I have classes on Fridays now. But yeah, we'll probably stream for like 30 more minutes. What time? It'll probably be in the evening. D&D is usually in the evening. Honestly, I don't really have a good grasp of like how long the play sections are gonna take, but I'll probably start around like 7 or 8. Try not to counter as much. It's not like it's a decent move if you know for sure you can get a read, but typically it's not going to be your best move. No, not AM. PM. Also, I noticed you're neutral get upping a lot. Try to mix in some jumps or a roll or just a get up attack. Just mix it up. Whichever option you choose. Now that is a good move. Nair has armor, but you gotta watch out because after a while you'll accumulate damage on your belly. And if you take too much, it'll break and you'll be stunned. Yep, good job for the grab. Just out of range. Yep, armor. Hey, Buffy, welcome. Sorry, just saw that. Welcome, man. Yeah, feel free to join. All I really ask is that you're not toxic, but doing alright. I would say don't worry too much about how you do. It's all about having fun, but if you're trying to learn anything or you want any advice, let me know. I can try to look for things. But yeah, just have a good time, man. Okay, so in that situation, I'm scared on the ledge. You should probably rush in and grab. See, that's another thing. Of try not to counter as much, because if you weren't countering, you probably could have got a good punish there. I air dodged way too early. Good old armor again. Just try not to over-rely on the armor. It definitely does help, but it can be a hindrance if you over-rely on it and you switch to a character that, you know, doesn't have it, or somebody gets smart and they start grabbing you. Oh, nope, not dead yet. Whew, that was lucky. GG's, man. But yeah, just keep that in mind. Try to notice what I'm doing. I shield a lot, so if you go for grabs more, it's a lot harder for me. And just play patient with Link's ledge guarding. Edge guarding, ledge trapping, same thing. Both of them. Play patient, try to mix up your options and your timings. The only reason why I would say not to rely on K. Rool is because you can get a little too used to some of his tools, like his armor, his projectiles. Yeah. Like I said, you're doing better than I thought. Like when you said you just got a Switch, I was like, okay. You might be new to Smash in general, or you said you play a little bit of Smash, but I was assuming not competitive. I went for it. Oh well. It happens. Yep. Gotta watch out for them one touch of death combos from Kazuya. Doesn't really need a whole lot. Well, good read. I didn't think that was gonna hit me. Well, damn. That SD might cost me. It's not a clip, and it's just fun. It's not about clips. It's about doing something that's, you know, feels cool. Oh, okay. Well, at least it wasn't the super armor version. Or not the super armor, the KO. Oh my, what happened there? Okay. Jeez. I have no idea why I fast fell. I didn't press down. You probably will then. Okay. I mean, we'll probably stop pretty soon here too. Probably like 20 minutes. Oh, okay. I see how it is in.
3, 2, 1, go!
Family ties. Those aren't that important, man. You should be spending your time with this old man. If he would have delayed that slightly, I'm assuming it would have went through the laser and at least traded. Since Kazuya goes up a little bit. Definitely likes to catch landing options with electric wind gun. Yeah, I don't know. I would say play whoever you want, man, but don't get too comfortable with Cable, like I was saying. If you want somebody that's really going to teach you the basics of this game well, like, get a feel for everything of how this works. Everybody always recommends Mario, but Cloud might be a good choice. He's got a good amount of range. He's got a projectile. It's not the best, but you can still use it to pressure, and he's got good kill power. His recovery is just a little lacking. I don't know. Do you like sorties? Or do you care? Have a preference on them? You don't mind them? Okay. I don't know. See, it's always a little hard for me to say. GG's, guys. Just because Link, one, I've been playing Link since Smash 64, but he also just makes sense to me. Even his moves that don't make sense, alright, M. Well, thanks for hanging out, man. I appreciate it. Even the ones that don't make sense, his playstyle and how he operates just makes sense to me. It clicks. Yeah, like you can... You can take a look at the archetypes that you like, but you might find you like one different. So like, take Link for example. In most fighting games, I prefer slight zoning, but I like speed. I like fast characters. Link is not fast. He's got his zoning and his trapping, but he's definitely not fast. What? I didn't have a jump. Alright. This is a weird... Hey, stop taunting, Justin. Again, all I ask from you guys is that you're not toxic and have a good time. I don't like taunting because I have no way of proving how you mean it, and a lot of people mean it in a bad way. So... Alright. I see how you play. I thought that was going to land on the ground. But I guess not. Oh my god, I need to start punishing that. That's the stupidest option. You should never do that. Pac-Man is good, but he can be kind of hard to use if you don't really know how to use him. He's got a lot of good tools, and he's actually got some pretty decent frame data. You can try him out, but it might take you a minute to get used to him. Like I said, he doesn't really play normal. Do you watch Smash at all usually, or do you just kind of play? You watch too? Is there any characters that you watch that you're like, damn, that character looks really cool? Or anything that stands out to you that way? I guess same thing for you, Joy-Con, after this match. Are you looking for something that's going to cover your weaknesses as Kaz? Or you just want another character to pick up just for fun? Okay. I mean, you might be one of those people that just mains random. That's honestly probably the easiest thing for you to do, is just pick characters that you think might like look cool or sound cool. You can ask me about them and I'll try, but honestly, you're probably just gonna have to play around. You can start with anything that looks cool from what you've seen. But most Smash characters don't fall into one specific archetype, so it's a little bit harder than other fighters. I don't know, like I said, that's how it is for Link, so it's always a little hard for me to give advice for characters or like who to play. I try not to tell you characters that are just top tier just to play them because they're top tier. You might find you do better with the low tier than the top tier just because they click with you more. Ooh, GG's, man. But yeah, same question, Buppy. Is there any characters that you see? Okay, cover weaknesses. I think what's Kazuya's biggest weakness? He's got good kill power and good combos. He's got a good recovery. Maybe his range and his speed. There might be some characters that just overwhelm you. Neutral, okay. I don't know a whole lot about Kazuya. Link is the only one that I can tell you like details on. Everything else is just what I see other characters or other players doing with that character and general Smash knowledge. So you feel that he struggles more with neutral?
3, 2, 1, go!
Maybe you want to pick up a Swordy for some matches? So remember, you have your Hydrant. You can use that to kind of move around, and then your fruit, you can mix it up depending on the fruit that you want to use. And you have two recoveries. You have your side B and your up B. Remember to mix those up too. Honestly, it's hard, but it's not hard, but it's annoying. But some really good Pac-Mans are the ones that just kind of camp behind Hydrant and wait for your opponent to approach. You just have to be mindful of how your stuff is set up and how your moves are going to interact. That's why I said Pac-Man can be a little hard to pick up, depending on how much a lot of that makes sense to you. Link, to a lesser extent, has it with his bombs too. Knowing like what angle certain attacks will send bomb, or just what bomb will do in certain situations. My only issue with Roy would be, like, I like playing Roy, but I feel like the issue you would have with him is something that Kazuya runs into too, is getting camped out. So you might want somebody with a reflector or another projectile. Somebody that can help out in those matchups where you get camped out a lot. Like, I imagine fighting a Mii Gunner for Kazuya is a pain in the ass, because it is for everybody else. I did not Z-drop it, I just threw it. So I want you to get a feel for how Pac-Man works with his hydrant and his projectiles, to see if you like the way that that is. Again, Pac-Man can definitely be a good character, he's just a little tricky to get used to. Damn. GG's, man. See, so for somebody who doesn't know which character to play, you're doing pretty good with all of them. Like, I would say you're doing better than the average player without knowing who you even want to main. You might not like playing this character, Buppy, but I feel like Palutena might be a good secondary. She's good enough on her own, but she has a little bit of tools to deal with getting camped out if you run into that issue. She's got solid neutral, good combo game. She's fast, so you're not really going to be having to get used to a slow character. I mean, I guess Kazuya also has projectiles, it's just, it's one, and it's not very flexible. Probably a sword character next. Okay, I would say if you're gonna do a sword character, he's not necessarily a full swordy, but go Cloud. That way you still have a projectile. The problem with Braum and Roy, and to a lesser extent Lucina and Marth, is that in those kind of matchups where you have somebody like projectiles, so me, somebody with like Link, because I do play a pretty, not really projectile heavy, but I rely on rolling out, making you approach. Anyway, in those matchups, you'll find that you're gonna have to do a lot more work just to get in within range compared to me. Whereas like Cloud, at least you have a projectile. It's not really going to be the best. You're still going to have to contend with Boomerang and Bomb. But you'll outrange me, which is something that Rom and... I can't talk her now. Chrom and Roy don't do very well. Like, they can with their speed. But pure range, I think I usually win. Oh, alright, that hit me. See, now that, you had me pressured. If I landed, I was scared of your attack. Probably could have done a good job mixing in a dash grab there. Granted, I know it's risky in certain situations. But just remember, I have a habit of shielding. I very, very, very rarely spot dodge. Especially against somebody like Kazuya who gets a lot off of your one hit that you need. With Link, I'm looking for up B out of shield. I'm looking for these punishes of overextension on my shield because my up B is good. There you go. I'm probably dead. Nope. Alright. Ooh, GG's, man. I don't know how you feel about Palutena. I'm gonna assume Palutena covers what bad matchups Kazuya has. I feel like she'd be a good enough character that even if you were to only play one, you'd be fine, and having her as a pocket couldn't hurt. But if you don't like playing or how she plays, that's fine. You can always try somebody else. So, let me ask you real quick, Nova. Do you know how to reverse aerial? Palutena, both of you. I think Palutena would be a good cover. Okay. So, essentially, the way you're going to want to do this, what do you play with? GameCube controller, Joy-Con? Pro controller? Okay. What do you have your stick set to? Like, I have tilt stick on right now. Do you have smash or tilt? Tilt? Okay. So, go ahead and run forward, and then jump. And as soon as you jump, press behind you with your directional, and then in front of you with your C-stick. So you'll get that. try it again. You might want to change one of your shoulder buttons to jump. It makes it a little bit easier. But that's just a really easy way of doing it. Because you buffer the jump. And Cloud's back air, yeah, there you go. Cloud's back air is really good. It's one of his best spacing moves. So yeah. Just keep that in mind. Yeah, alright, we'll go ahead and start. But as Cloud, you're going to want to be doing back air to secure kills. It's a good edge guarding option. It's just all around, it's a good option. Your up B is pretty good out of shield. It's fairly fast, so if I hit your shield, you're probably going to be able to up B. And like I said, you do have your projectile. Just be careful not to do the second hit when you're recovering. Or you won't grab the ledge, if I remember right. But yeah, Cloud's biggest advantage against Link is his range, and he's pretty quick. You don't have to go for back air all the time, but around now where I'm at kill percent, a good back air near the ledge will probably kill me. I don't know the exact percent for Cloud, but I assume somewhere around 110. I think his best throw is back throw. So that's something you'll see a lot of Clouds do, is they'll jump off ledge with a fully charged limit, and they'll do cross slash to catch low recoveries. That was a bad misinput. I was gonna say limit's about to go away soon, you gotta be careful. Again, not what I wanted. That's the second time that I've misinputted Boomerang and up B. Hey, what's up, Alex? How you doing? We're gonna stop in about 15 minutes, but if you want to join, feel free. All I really ask is that you're not toxic, man. I'm perfectly fine giving advice if you want it. I'll make sure you get at least a couple rounds. But yeah, feel free to join. You're new to Smash, or you just, like, you meant, like, new to the community? Yeah, it's unfortunate. He's new to the channel. Okay, cool. But yeah, feel free to join then. I'll make sure you get at least a couple matches. Appreciate the follow too, Alex. Yeah, so you don't like platforms? The unfortunate thing is, like, yeah, playing these characters gives you a feel for how they play, but the difference between just a brief overview and actually getting into their specifics can really change it. Because, like, take a character like Sheik, for example. You might think, like, oh, you know, Sheik's fast. It's cool to play, but she never kills. I don't like playing as her. But then once you learn her kill confirms and her combos, it's, well, not easier. It's still pretty hard to kill Sheik. But it covers some of that more frustrating part. I mean, you can try playing a couple rounds if you want, man. I don't... We'll see. Who knows? Maybe we'll get lucky. But if you don't want to, you don't have to. Yeah. Next archetype you should play? Try Young Link. He's more of a zoner, but you might like how fast he is, and he's got some options to go up close. He's not pure zoner. You can play him that way. Most people aren't going to be happy if you do. But really, all of the Links, to a certain extent, you're going to want to play as the Trapper and a zoner mixed. Young Link just gives you more of an option to rush down. Hey, what's up, Monchan? Welcome. Feel free to join. We're gonna stop pretty soon, but I'll make sure you get a couple matches. All I really ask is that you're not toxic. Have a good time. So, it's a meme at this point. I'm sure you've heard it, but it's relatively true with both Young Link and Link, and well, technically, and Palu too. If you're not sure what to do, you can either Nair or Boomerang. It most likely will help. Young Link's has a little bit less range, but his Nair is still pretty good. Link's is obviously better just because of the range. But yeah. If you want to play him as a Trapper, you're going to focus on maybe leaving bomb traps. You can't do it as much with Young Link because his bombs explode after time, but you can still do that to cover some options. And then you're going to be doing more Boomerang spacing and trapping. I mean, why? What did Verizon do? Well, I guess I'm going this way. And now I'm going that way. Oh, okay, yeah, I don't have a voice chat set up. That's alright. As long as it's not in here. You can be very, very toxic everywhere else. As long as you're nice here. I don't care. And I mean, the main thing I mean by that is, like, I don't like taunting as much. Maybe at the beginning of a match or something if you both want to, but just because it can come across that way. But as long as you're in chat, you're just being nice. I don't really care how you play. You can play super campy. It's a valid playstyle, so I can't really fault you for that. It's been a while since I've fought in Cineroar. No, no, Slim, don't be toxic. Actually, how you been, Slim? It's been a minute since I've seen you. I haven't been able to pop into streams really either, so it doesn't help, but it's been a long time since I've talked to you. Ooh. Yep, okay. So you like Neutral B a lot. Noted. Hey. Like I said, like, I'll never fault anybody for playing a certain way. If that's how your character is designed to be played, like a Mii Gunner, you're not gonna expect them to try to be super aggressive up front because that's not gonna work out for them as much. Their character is designed to make you approach. I think I'd rather have a platform against Incineroar. Good patience though, Monken. And the super armor, yep. That grab is insane sometimes. I thought I'd tech. Oh well, GG's. I think I'd rather have a platform against you. Oh, you were sick? That's unfortunate. At least you're doing better. How was Disneyland though? I've never been to Disney. I've been to Universal Studios and Islands of Adventure, Six Flags. Never Disney. Well, you can find it if you want to pay 30 bucks for a chicken finger.
3, 2, 1,
See,
go!
that is my biggest gripe. I mean, I'm not really a big amusement park person, but I don't mind them. It's just, I understand they do it. They have a monopoly on it. But it really sucks that you go pay like, I think when I was at Universal Studios, and this was before the big price hikes that happened. So like, oh, you're good. Anyway, sorry, I got distracted. What I was gonna say is, the last time I was there was before like the interest rates and everything, and then everything got super expensive. I think it was like $16 for 3 chicken strips, and not even like a handful of fries. And that was one of the cheaper options. See, good job pulling the bomb to mix up your recovery. That's good. And then a lot of it, you know, it was very gimmicky. I don't mind it because I get it, but we went to the Harry Potter world. I think the butterbeer was like $8. It was okay, but it was not worth $8. And that's not even talking about the merchandise. Nah, it's unfortunate. Yeah, this probably isn't the best matchup for you to start out with, just because it should be a winning matchup for you, but if you don't know it very well, it's probably going to be a pain in the ass. Yeah. That's alright, it's fine. But yeah, I think it was stupid. So to get whatever your preferred Harry Potter house robe was like, okay, there was a couple different versions, I will admit that. But the fact that any of those versions that wasn't super good quality, it was, you know, just regular cotton and stuff, was like $180, if I remember right, is absurd. Why am I paying $180 for a cloak that's not really all that good? I think there was another one that was like 50 or 70 or something like that. It was slightly cheaper, but there might have been another one that was like more than 200. The wands were expensive too. Everything was expensive. I get it. It's, you know, it's how they make their money, and also, what are you gonna do about it? Go to another Disneyland? Don't think so. We own all of it. But how's Disneyland's rides, Slim? Like, I noticed, so I've been to Universal a couple times, and it's been like probably 8 to 10 years since I went last. Most of the rides have shifted from being like roller coaster rides to more of like 4D or like shows? Is that the same thing for Disney World? Or Disneyland? Same thing. Which, don't get me wrong, some of them were cool, but it was just like... They weren't really rides at that point. It was like watching a movie with effects for some of them. Rides. Yeah, I mean, I'm not saying they were bad rides. There was actually one of them that was really cool. It was Bourne Stuntacular or something like that. Essentially, you go there and you sit in like a theater seat. That was unfortunate, but at least he still has pretty good stock lead. But you go there and you sit in like a theater seat, and it's got like water and heat and stuff that'll blast at you. But on the stage, there'll be like a stunt guy doing things with the stage constantly moving. It was pretty cool, but it wasn't really a ride. It was like a show. And the other one was like the classic one that's been there forever, is like the Men in Black one. You're going in one of those like rotating chairs, and you have essentially like a laser gun, but you're not really going much on a ride. It's more just like shooting targets with a little bit of movement. It's still fun, it's still cool, but it's not really what I expect when I think of rides. Not FD. So, dude, the Hagrid ride? I don't know. Oh, sweet. I love Kalos. It's my favorite stage. But that means I have no Johns when I lose. I forgot that you have a grab. I was like, alright, he's holding my bomb. He can't grab me. That's alright. I mean, not a big deal. That side B. I struggle with command grabs because I want to sit in shield, especially if you have my bomb. I'm like, alright, he can't grab me. That, and it has a shit ton of range. Side B has an obnoxious amount of range sometimes. I don't need to approach. I should stop that. It's lame, but this is how I should fight in Center Roar. Really? Alright. Of course you fall out of my forward area. Okay, now I'm just making bad options. Damn it. Oh, I'm so bad now. GG's. Alright, Buffy, thanks for hanging out, man. I appreciate it. Like I said, we're gonna stop pretty soon, too. Well, at least I'm getting a workout, but I need to change the way I'm playing against you, Monchan. I'm doing the same shit over and over again with no results, or just to get hit. I have two different ones set up. This one's only 20 because I'm weak. These, I think they go up to 50. They're my brother-in-law's, but he never uses them, so he uses mechanic. But yeah, they're the adjustable ones. I think they go up to 50 or something like that. But I can't do 50. Like I said, I am out of shape and weak. We'll stop at the end of the hour. It's unfortunate because I kind of want to try and see if I can figure out how to fight Mon-Chen, but I don't think I'm going to get more than one match, so... But yeah, as far as the workout, I figured I've been lazy. I'm supposed to be working out and I never do. And the point redemption that I have for it doesn't get redeemed very much, so I can't count on chat apparently to make me work out, so I have to do it myself. But I don't want to mess with like getting up and moving my chair and everything every time, because I got a lot of cables and stuff down here. So I just restrict it to upper body. So presses, curls. I forgot I was supposed to ask the person that beats me what they want, but at least I'm doing it. I might not lose my stomach at all doing any of this, but at least it'll make me slightly more active than I already am. You know, I gotta get in shape before the wedding, and then I can get fat after the wedding, you know. Because at that point, yeah, I'm all good. Nice job shielding. I probably would have fell for that. That was actually a good little setup too. Because even if you spot dodge. I mean, I wouldn't say you choked, you won.
One, go!
Like I said, a good job playing patient in your shield there. I guess Jigglypuff doesn't really get too much off of shield pressure. You can break your shield with, what, pound? But... oh well. Alright, I guess no cheese today. Unfortunate. See, now here is a fundamental flaw with the way I play and my perception of Smash in general. I have absolutely no idea how to pressure without projectile, and for a character like Incineroar that usually my projectiles are slow enough that he can guess when they're coming and gets a free revenge out of it. I don't know what to do to pressure, and then when he gets up close, I panic because I don't know what to do. So a lot of the time you can just stand there and I'll put myself in disadvantage or something, or I'll probably SG because I panic and then I start kind of mashing, for lack of a better word. So if you play patient, which you do with your Incineroar, which is why it's kind of a pain, It's kind of hard for me. And then you factor in the command grab, which always gives me trouble in anyway. I'm not really surprised I'm losing. I just don't have much of an answer for it. On paper, I should be taking advantage of how slow you are, but I don't know if I'll be able to do that very well. I don't know how people play Joker. I don't understand it. Maybe it's because I don't know his combos, but every time I play as him, I'm just like, if I was Link, these people would be dead by now. I don't understand his toolkit. With Arsene, it's okay, but without Arsene, I really struggle with killing. I'll get somebody to like 190 and just be like, alright, how do I kill? A little bit of lag, but that's okay. But then again, that's just because I'm bad. I'm assuming that this is you, Alex. That's unfortunate. I was hoping it wouldn't lag as much. I mean, not like it matters. We're gonna end pretty soon anyway, but if you don't mind me asking after this match, what region are you in? Will I be streaming tomorrow? What is tomorrow? Sunday? Yeah, I'll probably be on. So, my schedule is a little weird. On Twitch, I officially have it for Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. But due to my school, it just depends on the work week. Usually it ends up being like Saturday, Sunday are the only days I'm able to stream. Every now and then I might finish my homework for the next couple days and get a random Tuesday stream. It's unfortunate, but yeah, unfortunately I don't have a stable stream schedule. I should be on tomorrow though. Usually I'll let people know in the Discord. I'm always scared of holding shield against that, and that's the exact reason why. Oh, okay, I guess he had rage. And it was at the ledge, but really at 29? But yeah, that's why I usually encourage people to join the Discord, because you know, Twitch doesn't really have a whole lot in the way of communication with communities, and that's the only way I can communicate to you guys if I'm gonna do an early stream, or if I have to cancel the stream. I had Twitter, but I got rid of it just because I rarely used it, and honestly, it was just taking up space on my phone. The Discord might be a little dead right now. Everybody's busy with school. But there's still people in there looking for friendlies sometimes. Okay, I guess we'll get rid of that. And I guess I'm going over here. Wow, alright, did not bomb recover. You can combo me forever. Oh, I was just gonna ask, like, if you don't mind, if you don't want to tell me, it's fine, because I know, you know, privacy, personal reasons. But what region are you in? Just out of curiosity. It's so stupid that I died to that. Wow, I was stuck in Shield Sun forever. Oh, that's it, isn't it? Nope. That's it. Damn. GG's. America. America? Okay. Like, west, east. Because I'm in Arizona. So just curious how far you were. I've had people, for whatever reason, they're in, like, Australia. It'll work fine. It's so stupid. But, like, M is one of my mods. He's in Cali. You know, it's one state over. And between us, for some reason, he'll be fine with everybody else. But between me and him... No, you're fine, Monchan. I was just asking Alex because he's worried about his lag, and it was a little laggy. But yeah, it's weird. Like, it'll be perfectly fine with somebody in Australia. But between me and M, and he's in Cali, I'm in AZ... It's bad. It's so stupid. Smash makes no sense. Oh, Ganon's always an old favorite. 2 more matches go. Essentially, once it gets back to me, and then also I won't play. That'll be it. Sorry, I know you guys can't really see me right now. Through the curls this way, so don't hit your paint. I feel like I was doing slightly better, but still just... Whenever you play Patient, I don't have an answer that's not a projectile, which usually doesn't end well for me. So I start panicking, and then I don't know what to do to kind of get out of it. Okay. I mean, like I said, who knows? Even if you were on... Like, I have wired gigabyte internet. So, I have the best internet that's offered in my area. It's on a wired connection. I'm the only one here. And sometimes it'll still lag, and I'm like... Ah. I should probably do a better job edge guarding you too. Typically you shouldn't be making it back as easy if I get you off stage. I think I'm relying too much on bomb when I should probably just go out with Nair or catch you with up B. Still good in a row. So yeah, these next 2 matches will be the last. And then I'm gonna have to head out. It is kind of late. Yes, but the only one that deserves it is Link. So, let's see. If I remember right, I have... Do I use an emulator? I will get to that in a second. But if I remember right, I have Link, Samus, DK, Falcon, Young Link, Violet, Pyra, and Mithra. There's another one that I definitely didn't deserve, and I don't know how I got them into Elite. But I think that's it. I have them all into Elite. Falcon and Young Link I kind of play, so it's a little bit more deserved, but they were stuck about a million GSP under Elite for so long, and then I found, for both of them, I got lucky and found somebody that would just constantly rematch me. And I was like 3-stocking him. Good on him for, you know, wanting to do the rematch, but I essentially just farmed him from, I think at the time it was like 9 million, so from like 7.8 to like 9 million. And the same thing for Falcon. And then, yeah, the rest of them were the case of, like, you have a couple characters in Elite, you've never played this character, you play 2 matches and get lucky and win. Congratulations, you're in Elite. So, it's not deserved. Now, alright, back to the other question. Emulator, no, I have my PC running with OBS and Elgato, and that's how I capture my stream. GG's, guys. So yeah, no, I don't use an emulator. Okay. Hopefully... I was gonna say, hopefully they don't start. I mean, I'll play because I need to end, and I haven't got to play them yet. But yeah.
3, 2, 1, go!
Alright, that my mic is extra squeaky, apparently. I couldn't see the bottom half of the screen, so I had to move it. That's unfortunate. That's docked. No recovery whatsoever. So, you know, believe what you want. I am not a religious person. So usually if somebody does talk to me about Christianity, I just tell them, like, you know, do whatever, essentially that, like, do whatever you want for your own beliefs, but I'm not religious. I don't really have anything to add to this discussion. Not just Christianity, just any religion in general. My family is pretty religious because, you know, I grew up in the Bible Belt, so, you know, everybody there is religious Christian. And it never was a big thing for me. It just depends on how they approach the, yeah. It depends on how they approach the topic. If it's somebody who's like aggressive about how you're wrong because you're not in that religion, then you know that's when they get the old, essentially fuck off kind of treatment. But if they're just like, hey, you know, what do you believe in? I'm like, I don't really have a belief, but you do you. I wonder why that is. I've had friends who grew up and they end up being not. I think, for me specifically, the reason why I didn't stay religious is just, one, I question a lot, so that didn't make sense with me. But also just, you're good, man. It's not a big deal to me. That is gonna be it, guys. But let me just finish answering this. I guess you guys can play one match while I answer this. But essentially, it's like the concept didn't really capture me in the first place, so there was that. You can play, Alex. Okay. But also like the fundamental beliefs of a religion usually don't bother me. But if you're only being a good person because you're afraid of some eternal punishment, then you're not necessarily being good. And then, like, you should just do your moral compass because it's a good or the right thing to do, not because you're scared of some divine being punishing you for not making the right choice that he presented you with. Which there's a lot of flaws with Christianity that I don't really agree or understand with by itself. But take one to Christianity, because it's the one that's already brought up. My other big problem with it is how open to abuse it is. You know, let's take Christianity out of it and say just X religion. You have somebody that tells you because X religion, I get to tell you what to do. Also, you have to give me money, or I deserve the right to. Well, it's extreme, I know, but take feudal rulerships. This divine being you don't believe in told me I get to rule, so I get to do what I want, and you do what I tell you to do. That kind of thing. And I'm like, that's kind of stupid. I don't like how easily it can be abused, essentially. If it was true, well, okay, so technically I fall under agnostic, I guess. I don't necessarily believe it, but I can't prove that it's not there. And this is pretty bad lag. Sorry. That's what stops me from just saying it's flat out not true. I cannot prove to you that any higher being does not exist. It just doesn't make sense to me. I don't agree with it. And if it was proven true, that's cool. But I feel like I would have the same issues I have with Christianity. Reinforced. I'm not attacking Christianity, but from my viewpoint, from what I read, sermons that I had to go through, which is another thing. I don't think you should ever force a kid to attend a religious thing. If they want to do that when they become of a rational age, that's fine, but being forced to go made me hate it more. But from what I remember, it's questioning things like, okay, say a hypothetical
all-loving God does exist. He's all-knowing and all-loving. He gives you free will, but punishes you for making the wrong choice, knowing that by giving you the free will you would make those wrong choices. Or, you know, the good excuse that everybody usually gives is it's part of this being's plan. If that's their plan, you can't understand it. And then you get the whole, and it's you get the whole argument of like, okay, well, explain plan for X third world country where children starve to death, and you're like, the excuse of just it's his plan doesn't mesh with me, and those would be the issues I would have with him. Hey, what's up, Dino? Sorry, I didn't even realize that was you. We're about to end, but this is just the final match while I was answering the question. Like I said, I try not to talk about religion too much because I understand people have different beliefs. That's cool. That was unfortunate. That was a neat idea, but just timing. But I have a lot of issues with the fundamental idea of I'm trying to think of the way to word this. Sorry, I know I'm pausing a lot, and that's probably really annoying. They're just, you know, an all-powerful being who claims to be all-loving and cares for you, but allows the world as it is to exist, or give the option. Like, or even if you want to say, okay, you know, it's full free will. The reason why the world is shitty is because of evil people. Then you can kind of go into the idea of like, okay, well, if that's the case, something that might prevent that would be a show of an affirmation of belief. You know? Yeah. I mean, at the end of the day, I really don't care what you guys do. And I'm not like super anti-religion until it gets to the point where it's denying somebody their right to choose something because, you know, different religion. Take, for example, eating, what is it, pork? I think in Islam, you can't do that. If you were to tell me, like, you can't eat pork because my religion tells you you can't. Like, okay, that's cool. You cannot eat pork, and then I'll eat pork. I'll be a heretic or whatever.
Nice.
Well, you don't really get the right to tell me what to do. That kind of thing. You know what I mean? I don't know. It's a slippery slope discussion, so I don't want to get, like, too far on one side and end up offending somebody, but yeah. And yeah, I don't really like churches that much, but that's another discussion. You guys are good. Don't worry about it. Well, for me, Alex, don't worry about it. It happens. I understand. It's online. It's gonna happen. But thanks for hanging out, guys. I appreciate it. Appreciate you guys stopping by. I am gonna go. Hopefully I'll see you guys tomorrow or something, or another time. But have a good night, guys.